what is interesting for me, you mentioned before some dance like bossa nova, tango. So we know that the Latin American dance style are very popular. This kind of style influence also choral music.
Well, the styles themselves, by themselves, were used by the composers or by the arrangers because they are so typically Latin American that there is no discussion. Going back to your question, there is no discussion. When you listen to tango, you listen to bossa nova, you are talking about America. Or when you listen to jazz, you are talking about North America. So it's the style is very, very characteristic. As choral activity needs to have its own particular way of being, of feeling, then the composers and the arrangers took this music that was originally from the Americas and translated into a choral language. But then there is another thing that is interesting. Religious music has a blend of these cultures, and they have, for instance, one example that is the first music ever written in the Americas that has the traditional way of composing as the Renaissance music, and then they have the Quechua language, which is the language of the Incas. So you can imagine that a work done in this way, it's a special blend where you find a lot of influences coming from the Aboriginal people, coming from the black people, and coming from the European people. There is a research talking about this that explains specifically which accent is due to each culture and that sort of things.
So if you have to mention the three most important contemporary Latin American composer, what are the composers that you will think about?
I think that in choral music, I think that we should talk. Some of them they passed away. Carlos Guastavino is one of them. Then actually Jorge Córdoba is a very well-known composer and it's fantastic composer. And Alberto Balsanelli is another one. There are many, you know, but these three are I think
the more popular. The last question is this. You are now an accomplished conductor and you are retired. If a young conductor come to you and ask you to tell him in one word what is the secret of to have a best choir, what is the word you will tell him?
To play.
To play.
But to play means to play games. In English you say to play. In French you say jouer. That means to play.
To play.
And in German you say spiel. That means jouer.
Okay.
To play. And you have the word in the whole word that is preludium. That means pre, before. Ludus,
the play.
The play. So the people that made the language, they thought that music was a play. Just
enjoyment.
Enjoy. You have to go in that direction and you will succeed.
Thank you very much to Oscar Escalada.
You are welcome very much. Thank you.